Is there an update coming for the console version of 7 Days to Die? Well, we finally have some news on that front, folks, so let's get to it. The Fun Pimps, who are the developers of 7 Days to Die, recently made an update to the job section of their website. They published the 2021 job openings. And this post states the Fun Pimps have been busy not only working to go gold on 7 Days and port it, but to ramp up teams for 2 new exciting unannounced projects that are in early development. Join the team that started the survival RPG genre. 7 Days to Die, a Steam all-time top 100 seller, has sold over 12 million copies. Navisgain awaits. It then goes on to list a whole bunch of job openings. Now, at first glance, this post may not really seem like much at all. However, it does confirm something that I've been saying for quite a long time. The Fun Pimps still fully intend to port the finished version of 7 Days to Die over to the consoles. Now, I get asked this question all the time. Why are there no updates for the console versions? And it is a very good and fair question. For those of you who do not know, I myself am a console transplant. I was introduced to 7 Days to Die through the PS4 version. I have thousands upon thousands of hours in the PS4 version of 7 Days to Die. However, the console version stopped receiving updates. So I'd watch videos of other players showing off these brand new features and awesome new things that you could do in the PC version, and basically I got tired of waiting. So I switched over to the PC version, and the rest is history. However, I did get my start on the console, so the whole console update issue is very near and dear to my heart. Now, I will admit that there are other people out there that have created videos about the whole console situation in the past, and they go into much more detail than I'm going to go into here. I would recommend that any console player or anybody interested in the state of the console version, hit up the old Google machine and you'll be able to find a whole bunch of different videos and articles on this subject. But I will give you a general overview of what happened. 7 Days to Die has been in development since 2013. However, in April of 2016, it was announced that the game would be ported over to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It was going to be published by Telltale Publishing and was released in June and July of 2016. That is about the time that I actually purchased the game. I got on it right away for PS4 as soon as it came out. Now, for the first year and a half, the game was receiving updates. However, the last console update was on December 13th, 2017. This was patch number 13. So this is over 3 years ago. I remember even back then that some players were complaining. They're like, why are we not getting any more updates? It seems strange, but nobody really knew what was going on. And we honestly wouldn't find out what was going on until late 2018. In September of 2018, Telltale started to lay off its staff. In October of 2018, they began liquidating their assets, and by November 2018, the Fun Pimps terminated their license agreement with Telltale. So the long and short of it is Telltale went belly up. They went out of business. This kicked off a long and lengthy process for the Fun Pimps to regain the console rights to their own game. In October 2019, the Fun Pimps finally released a statement stating that they had reacquired the publishing rights to the game. So that gives you kind of a quick backstory of what happened with the console version. Unfortunately, it has pretty much been radio silence when it comes to the console version ever since. Now, this is one bone of contention I have with the Fun Pimps. They are not very effective at communicating with their customers. I really wish the Fun Pimps had communicated this situation a lot better. If they had been giving regular updates on the situation, that would have gone a long way at curtailing some of the frustration, annoyance, and sometimes downright anger from some members of the 7 Days to Die community. And they didn't have to go into specifics. All they really had to do was just give us an update. It could have been the same information over and over and over again if things didn't change, but just keep us in the loop, keep the players understanding what was going on. When you go radio silence like that, it really puts a bad taste in the mouth of the people who are supporting your game. Now, I understand that this is a very complicated and serious serious issue, and perhaps the Fun Pimps could not say much of anything. If that were the case, they could have just said that due to ongoing legal reasons, they can't elaborate on the behind-the-scenes goings-on. That's fine. That would have been perfectly okay. And it would have gone a long way to alleviate some of the frustrations that the community has felt. The news of the new job posting just goes to highlight this lack of communication even further. The fact that 7 Days to Die YouTubers are getting extremely excited because of 2 words in a job openings posting really says a lot. So that's my main bone of contention with the Fun Pimps regarding the console version. I really wish they had done a better job at communicating with the community. Hopefully they will do so in the future. Now for me personally, I am going to look at this as a positive thing. This is news that we've been waiting for a very long time. I have stated previously that it is my belief that the Fun Pimps are going to focus on finishing the PC version first, and once they have a finalized product, they're going to take that finished version to a reputable publisher that can port it to the console versions. And I do believe that my theory has been verified. That means that soon after 7 Days to Die is finished, you will see a console version released. I wholeheartedly believe this to be the case. This is excellent news for console players. We have been waiting for a very, very long time. Again, December 2017 was the last update for the console version. Now, unfortunately, it does look like we're probably going to have to wait until at least 2022 or 2023 before we finally get an updated console version. But just knowing that it is in the works or will be in the works, or they have plans to bring that to fruition, is awesome. Now, this new version of 7 Days to Die is probably going to be on the next-gen systems. So we're going to be seeing this for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Now, the main question is, what happens with players who have already purchased 7 Days to Die on the console? So for myself, for instance, I have a PS4 version of 7 Days to Die. I sincerely hope that the Fun Pimps allow current console players to upgrade to the finalized version of 7 Days to Die for free. They have already purchased the game. They should not have to pay again for the same game. For 7 Days to Die players on PC, they receive the updates for free. The same should hold true for console players. If you have already purchased 7 Days to Die on the console, you should not have to purchase the game again once it is finalized. So I sincerely hope that the Fun Pimps make that update free for existing customers. So just to sum things up, folks, we are going to be getting a console port of 7 Days to Die once the game goes gold. More than likely, they're going to be releasing a finalized version on the PS5 and Xbox Series X consoles, but hopefully they will provide a free update to any existing customers. Again, I sincerely hope that that is the route that they go. I just do not think it would be right to make existing customers have to pay again for a game that they've already purchased. But that is just one man's opinion. I would love to hear what you folks think. Do you think my theory about the console version is correct? Let me know in the comments below. And for more 7 Days to Die videos, I've created a very special playlist that you can access by clicking the box in the top right corner of the screen. But for now, this is Saven saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in Saven's World. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve.